Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the BOI, the EEC, and the Amity Treaty. So for those who are unaware what any of these are, the Board of Investment is the BOI, the EEC is the Eastern Economic Corridor, and the US-Thai Treaty of Amity is a bilateral treaty between the Kingdom of Thailand and the United States of America, which, under the provisions of said treaty, Americans can do business in Thailand with so-called national treatment, notwithstanding the provisions of the Foreign Business Act. So under the provisions of the treaty, an American certified company, so a company that is certified as being primarily American-owned and operated, can be granted the ability to operate in Thailand in much the same way as a Thai company can. Meanwhile, the purpose of this video is I think there's a little bit of misunderstanding. There's a lot of misnomers out there, which, the legal business, or sort of the legal profession, the law, if you will, there's always, gray areas. There's always misunderstandings. That oftentimes gets compounded by the language barrier and the fact that, quite honestly, I think, my opinion, people's attention spans are a little bit lower than they once were, and they get a lot of their information from the internet, and they're just kind of skimming, and they're not really delving into what's, the deep sort of, the meat and potatoes of what they're looking at, what they're researching. But I think there's a big misnomer out there that the EEC, BOI, and Amity are sort of all mutually exclusive. You have to pick one or the other. And in theory, there could be benefits for somebody in all three, although I wouldn't necessarily see EEC and BOI interacting all that smoothly, depending on circumstances, but they could. Again, it would depend on the circumstances. If you set up a company, an operation in the Eastern Economic Corridor, you gain some benefits through that, and then maybe you want to seek some more benefits through the BOI, okay. And then on top of that, a company, Thai companies can seek certain concessions under the BOI. It's, so if a Thai company can do it, again, under national treatment, an Amity Treaty company should be able to request the same thing. So again, now, in most situations, circumstances are going to kind of dictate one road or the other, in this case, one of the three, but they're not mutually exclusive. You could, in theory, have an Amity company in the EEC. There's nothing precluding that. So, you could, in theory, have an Amity company and request BOI benefits and be granted them. Again, there's nothing precluding that. So this is kind of just a video just to kind of, just kind of lay some of this misnomer to rest that these things are always mutually exclusive. No, not necessarily, depending on circumstances.